Wagwan family, good morning. To God be the glory. It could have been a different story. My general people, I have no thumbnail, but I want to know thumbnail because I never intend to do no video. I was out going through the door. But a video came to me this morning. Again, I did a video the other day about the immigration law in Canada. Me and an immigration lawyer, me not try to be one. All me come to talk about is what me I read right or so. Now, me see some people make it look like say a Jamaica or a Caribbean thing. No, people. I personally believe there's an overflow of Indians from India. When you look at the protest, they are protesting in Canada. Look at the protest against the immigration laws. It is nothing but Indian people. But all right, I will get back to that. Let's stick with this. This is what me come to talk about because I don't think a lot of Jamaicans really get this to really understand that our government of Jamaica don't care. And me talk about consecutive government. If we're going to fix it right, it must be blame on both PNP and Labour right. Some of you are going to be biased and because you're die-hearted. No, Carlos. Remember, say in the 70s, Joshua this and back in the 80s, this, that, and come back in the 90s, that me don't want to hear that crap. Both parties are guilty of selling us out as cheap labor. PNP and Labour right. If PNP don't like it, why Labour right not change it? And if Labour right don't like it, why PNP not change it? They all benefit off of the sweat of our brow. Them all benefit off of bad backs. That's the UN found Canada basically guilty of treating the workers like a slave. Canada's temporary foreign worker program, that is the farm worker program, serve as a breeding ground for contemporary slavery. So there was a letter that was written by the Jamaican farm workers them. Don't forget this, that them people, you know, them will go focus on certain things. But when it comes to certain things, they could care less. No. There's some immigration law passed in Canada. On the listen me good enough. I'm gonna stop listening to some fool people. I go read for yourself. Go read. Canada's temporary foreign worker program serve as a breeding ground for contemporary slavery. Something the Jamaican farm worker them write in a letter. Them write a letter. Jamaica farm worker them write a letter and the UN hear who know. Guess who never hear who know? That brother up on the screen. Guess who never hear who know? The Jamaica government. Guess who never hear who know the dirty living condition? Let me show you how the man them live. See how the man them live bunk bed. You don't even have that in your yard at Jamaica for no picnic. Not even some of our kids are sleeping in bunk bed. And some of the most important people on the face of the earth, farmers without doubt, are asleep. Hold on, Debbie said, comments turn off. Hold on, man. I don't like that. I like when people can comment. I'm not into that. So, you know what I said? So, that's the thing there. So, Hey guys. Sure. Man, I love on a can. The comments are turned off on Jamaican Carlos TV. Hold on it. La 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 la. Anyway, me jump out of that. Me fix what me done. Fix it when me done. All right. Hear me now. People, listen me now. No. So, watch what I want now, people. So, this is what I want now. The UN find Canada Farm Worker Program a breeding ground for contemporary slavery. The farm workers from Jamaica wrote a letter to the Jamaica government. But the Jamaica government went over there, called Samuda, the labor minister, say we're going to investigate. But no when I investigate about plate of food in can name for taxpayer money in a 5-star hotel when they go to Canada. I don't know why I go investigate how much load of crap in can put in a toilet and flush before you come back to Jamaica. Why am I investigate? This is where my brothers them sleep when them go get farm work. Some of them money come from good decent home, you know. And everybody come from under tree. Some of them money come from good home and they got a place that look like it's moldy. Rat and roach infested. I mean, I make it up. Me read these things. Our own minister got it. And I find nothing wrong with it. Look there. Good God, not even out a buttery look so. Not even down a buttery. But the man, they must left from Jamaica. Gone a foreign country, gone work for what? Farm people. And they cannot. You want them to say the man them cannot. The man them cannot get a better place to sleep. Every man had one big room. I got Canada before, you know. It was like slavery. One big old room. If one man bust a fart tonight, the whole place smells stink. Me come on a thinking foot in there. You can't sleep all night. You think so ammonia in your nose hole. The place stay one way, family. Enough of these buildings are made for chemicals and store stuff in night. But because them have farm worker come, let them move out the chemical. I don't think they clean out these places. So all the piece of dirty piece of sponge in it is like a jailhouse there. I remember when I was going to Canada, a farm work, they will always strip naked in one big room a town there. I will never forget it. That was the first form of slavery. It was the first site of slavery I see. When all men have a strip yourself naked, the whole away. Now one big old room, man, they behind man, naked as the days they was born. You know, walking up to a table like a panel with a few, about half a dozen people, you know, and look at your nakedness. Man, they behind you, man, they beside you. I was wondering if we could have at least a little cubicle, you know, preserve a dignity. So the United Nations find out that them boy don't do them work. Jamaica don't do them work. And now the letter with Jamaica write to the government of Jamaica. This brother go to Canada and say, there's nothing to see here. When he came back, he said, farm workers basically all right over there. According to a scathing UN report examining Canada's effort to limit unfair labor, the program allows employers to hire foreign workers to fill temporary jobs when they can't find qualified Canadian. Let me tell you from now, you now go find no qualified Canadian for doing a farm. So farmers, don't worry about that. Do not worry about that. Canadians that want to go on a farm, they want to think on it. Why would you believe say that have farmers from all over the world, not only Jamaica, they're in Canada? Because these are hard work, low paid jobs they do not want. Do you hear what I'm saying? These kind of jobs are back-breaking jobs. Hard jobs. Canadians do not want. So they leave them type of job there to the people who come from the poor country to come to Canada, come sit down and get. Do you understand what Carlos is saying? So that is what is going on right now. So they leave that there. So the people them from the Caribbean and all about can come get. People of Canada do not want to work in a farm working. Let me tell you the problem of Canada. I want you guys to listen me good. Me not say people no stay one way or them stay for a long time and they look at me different. But this is not singling out of Jamaica, even though Jamaica write the letter and the UN. Listen to no, the United Nations here on a letter. The United Nations, I did a video on it, it's on social media right here. Of the United Nations echo the sentiments of Jamaican farm workers. Same thing when they write in the letter. They are with you guys. I repeat. The United Nations, member of them go Canada go investigate, Member our own Minister of Labour go over there after them and them write them letter to the government. Come back and say them not see nothing from Backramasa farm wrong. He come back and say, no, sir, me not see no way come like a slavery over there. He come back and say, no, sir, everything over there okay. He come back and say, no, sir, everybody have their room. And then their favorite helper and them have wait and them have everything. Him come back and make him like say everything okay, nothing to see here. It was the United Nations. It was the United Nations who come out with a scathing report that Canada's temporary foreign worker program served as a breeding ground for contemporary slavery. And Jamaican farm workers, the United Nations, UN believe on the people, they agree with Uno, because they went over there. Went over there, people. Man, go over there, go do investigation, proper investigation, and them agree with the Jamaican farm workers them. He's echoing what they were saying in their letter. Him echo what they were saying in them letter. You hear me, people? So the Jamaican farm workers them, inhumane living condition in Canada. And it was like contemporary form of slavery. Remember, I tell you, say, from the moment I strip naked at town, boy, I feel violated all the way till I get on the farm of Canada. Canada's temporary foreign worker program, people, I want to understand, say, also politics. Trudeau have to do something about it. Him open Canada, let in a lot of Indians. Me say the problem are not uno, are Indians. They make it bad for everybody. Come me see it, you must have some Indian just open the back door and let in all type of Indian in the country. After me see it. Them say Mexican they are Canada. No. Mexican, not Canada, California. Not the amount of Mexican, like with the Indian, with the Canada people. It's me say Indian I walk homeless to Canada. Me never see it nowhere. Me come from California, and me not see no Indian I walk homeless in California. Me not see no Indian in California beg cigarette. Indians are Canada a beg cigarette. Me the hotel India, Canada come out, just a chill, I watch a plane and land. Like they say, I was staying close to the airport. I'm going to come out because I love watch planes and all them things they land. So we just come out and watch plane and land. The amount of Indian where come across the hotel grounds. And the hotel is not in and out hood. You hear me say there next to what? The airport. So you have the Indian them walk a street, come ask me for cigarette, I come beg me this, I come beg me that. Just something like where you know a homeless black person that come ask to find America. Do you understand me? That's what the Indians they represent in Canada. So tell me, say too much Indian over there. We see Indian and Canada will look like sitting upon drugs or mentally ill. Me not go on the thing. We see Indians and Canada look like them drug out people or them mental. Me see it. Me see it. So the biggest problem in Canada is not no Jamaica farm worker. I want you to get it together. And I know. Me say I know. No, me feel say the Indian them. Then they're everywhere. From the moment me come to the airport and the bad treatment to them and give me, that piss me off, you know. That piss me off. Me come at the airport and they give me one dirty treatment. The Indian them. Me I said to myself, I wonder if this Canada want them Indian them on them border represent. Is this the way of Canada want their country be represented? By this bunch of funky attitude Indians. But anyway, when we come through and voila. What the hell up there? So anyway. But anyway, people, something right this morning from a video. Debbie. All right. So people. Yeah, so may I tell you about this couldn't be about the Jamaican farm workers because they don't need it. Canada not do that. When you say the Indian for the farm worker, for the farm them, I don't know what the Indians is in the field. So Indian come there to go to school and them have some tricks. I was watching a documentary. The Indian get tricked from their own country. You have companies in India where sell the Canadian dream, tell them pure lie. I was watching a documentary while I did the last video on this. I did a little research and I watched a documentary. Indians scam Indians are India. Just like how they call a phone and tell them that you have win the lotto from da. My friend, you have win the lotto. My friend, I'm from the IRS. Something is wrong with your account. I'm from JPS. And you know, a PS scamming go on a certain place on the earth. So, when they hear the certain thing come from certain country, it make you wonder and think, because you're not idiot, you know. Yeah, and every time with the same accent kind of guy, they might try to scam the I. These people are now working in a farm work. They come to Canada to go to school. Enough of them were conned. They come to Canada and now they don't see the school. Believe me, people. I watched a documentary the other day. Some of the Indian them get conned from India when they go to Canada and now they don't see the college. They start protest. One girl said the first she ever see the college was she pay from India to come here. So people mortgage them land to send Indians come out the West. Them say some of the mortgage loan lasts over 90-something years. That means say, when the parents dead and gone, your people still pay the loan that they borrow from India to come out Canada or the West. Are you guys listening to me? People mortgage them homes, them land. So the Indians them can get to come to the West. Like I said, some of these loans people have about 100 years before it can be paid back. Honestly. And they're waiting on these Indians to come into the West and do good. Go to school, get education, have a job, help pay for these loans. Because some of them, like I said, if you have a loan where take you 90 years to pay back, can you imagine the interest rate? Slavery. There are also suicides among the Indians. Suicide. It's alleged that I read it, and like 4 to 5 bodies go back to India every month. Every month, 4 to 5 bodies go back to India every month. Lot of suicides because the burden is on these Indians to do good coming out of the West because your family sell everything. They're expecting for you to go to the West and do good. How can you not do good when the advertisement in India from the scammer, the con man, was sounding so good? Go to India and you can either get work. Just tell them this and tell them that. You know what I say? Yeah, man. You know what I say? When, boy, I don't know me Anna do this man, kind of kick off Debbie, you know. She got mad, but me put her back when me done. Me think I work. You know, come in and move too fast. As you can see, I have no thumbnail on this. Me that plan to do this video on my phone. And that's how it start. I was on the way through the door, but I got on the juggling. I was going to work. I was on the way through the door, and I was going to do it on my phone. So I say, you know what, I'm going to sit around the laptop and do it because I want to read from my phone. If I was doing it from my phone, I couldn't read. You understand? Because one device. I mean, I mess up, I may kick off all my moderator. I may do have no comments in my comment section. I may never remember if I set it to that. But anyway, I will fix it. But I have nobody in the comment section. But it's okay. Listen to the message and share it. And I will fix it. People, when they don't say, you can always go back or comment. But we like when you comment in the feed. You see it? Jano. So, what you see is going on in Canada. I want serious thing for the moment to come at airport. Boat in Canada, me see me piece of the Indians them. Too much Indian there. Me not gonna say, listen to me. It look like too much Indian there Canada and they can't find work with them. Debbie, you there? Thank you, Jesus. Me don't know what me they do a while ago. Me not sure. Debbie was banned and their comments are removed. Me say what the backside are going on, Debbie. Me see you pop back up like something all right. You know? Yeah, man. So me come off of the airport and I got me hotel. And when we look, Indians spread out everywhere. Me say me ratted this. What is this? At least when I go California, I see the Mexican them. Jamaican call us there they work, you know. And enough see me coming tonight. So I don't know what I go on there. But anyway. So when we go to California, I see Indian and Mexican. Enough Mexican there, California, you know. But at least the Mexican them work. Me never see a Mexican come beg, you know, yet. You never see a Mexican come beg, you know, cigarette family. The Mexican now come beg, you know, cigarette. The Mexican now come hitch up round here. No, people. You really see a Mexican pan road that beg, you know. You really see a Mexican who's homeless, you know. You really see these people. I want you to understand California full of Mexicans. And enough homeless people there in California, you know. How much Mexicans you think tonight? Them a work. Morning producer Wayne. Love family. How they do? Go check out Debbie Jervis TV. Also, guys, go check out The Woodshed. My next platform name, The Woodshed. Please go check out The Woodshed. Please follow that one there. Because some of the video me do over the different for you, so. And that's how I'm going to do it moving forward. Man, as oh. Yeah. So when we go to Canada, people go spend a few days the other day. And I see Indians me out of hotel. And I say, and they get to me there, you know. And I see Indians I make the place ghetto. Me not lie you. You can't see guests in a hotel and you come out and come back them. Me never see that nowhere yet. Unless you're in our hotel in the ghetto. So when we see that, we say, no man, Canada have an epidemic. That is before me read all of this. So when you hear about the farm worker thing we're going over there, it's not all about, you know, it's not all about, it's not all about Jamaican. Me say, and all about Jamaican. You hear me say? Some people are making it like say a Jamaican thing. No, sir. You know, Jamaican thing alone. No. Because the Indian now go work on a farm work, so that alone. That Indian can't take on a job. Indian can't take away on a job. I repeat. Indian can't take away on a job. No, sir. They're not going to the farm. Show me them are going to the farm at. Them can't go to the farm, people. They're not going there. Them not going to no farm. So Jamaica, your work is going to be there. That is how I feel. Kenya, they're not going to the farm and they create certain tools yet, certain machine to do certain things. Oh, come, let's magnify the Lord, for he is ready to be praised. Oh, you know that song there? Oh, come, let's magnify the Lord, for he is ready to be praised. Hey, yes, family. So, me back to the Jamaica government, worthless government under PNP and Labour right. We've been selling out for cheap for years. Me say if we want change, you know, make we use the page and call up the PNP and the Labour right there. My father, that we are do, we're in a trouble. We can't punch up the Labour right there for Jamaica problem alone. We can't punch up the PNP for Jamaica problem alone. Make we look upon it. Is room for rent apply within when I come out, then you come in. It is clear it has been years and decades Jamaican workers been getting low pay. Jamaica government be selling us Jamaicans overseas, low wages. It happened under PNP, it happened under Labour right. What the difference there? The low wage I come from PNP, Labour right, PNP. Where the low wages there? I'm just ask where the change there? Which one of the parties say, you know what? It's time for these hotel workers to get more in Jamaica. Why Jamaican people who work in a hotel have to go to other Caribbean country to spread bed to be able to make a living back in the homeland we have so much hotel. Look at Jamaica, how much hotel Jamaica have. And even though we have so much goddamn hotel, see, some Jamaicans have to run from Jamaica, go along a foreign, go and do that. You know, you may say, them have to run from Jamaica, go foreign, go spread hotel in the Caribbean. Foreign in the Caribbean, me talk, man. What do you believe? In the Caribbean, Jamaican, they make my call to Jamaica. And I say, look here, I'm going to buy some material next week, Fitzroy. I'm going to send something nice to them. When we did there Jamaica, I couldn't do that. We could have worked a hotel at Jamaica till I can't work no more. We can never build a house. These Jamaicans left Jamaica and go overseas. Just in the Caribbean island, go work and spread bed. Good God. And could be able to send back to Jamaica to build a house. Get a better life. Remember in America, England and Canada, them gone, you know. In the Caribbean. So tell me, say, other leaders in the Caribbean, when they negotiate to investors and tell us if they come at them place, unlike Jamaica would have killed investor with the cheap labor talk. Can you imagine them behind the back? I tell investor, don't worry about payment. They will take $1.50 an hour. Come on into Jamaica, just make sure you bring my money. Come grease my pocket line. As long as you take care of me, I want to get rich in order to keep my people here poor. I must stay rich. Give me some money. Slave them out. And if you think goddamn, if you think happen at PNP and Labour to make a sad mistake, that's why some of them must get out on the political feelings. For Jamaica change, some of we have to get out of our political feelings. Whether it's the PNP or Labour right. Unless politicians are put on your food and pay you, it's different. You can understand you are at work. Unless politicians are put on your breakfast or your lunch or your dinner, or they might pay you to come out and come chat. Hey, I digress. Low people. Some people work for politicians and they don't care what them counter come say. They understand, una work, and una get paid for what una do. So hey, just like the farm worker, them a get paid in Canada for what them do. Hey, una get paid, so una get paid if you do a certain type of work. We understand. But what about the blogger that we have work for free? What about the one that we have work for free? Eh? What about the one that we work for free, family? Good on, people. Yeah, somebody about that work for free, you know. And them a chat pay nonsense. And what them a do is not elevating the country. Might as well, if you not get pay feet, what I mean, what I do? We can see if a man get pay if you talk about PNP, you get pay if you talk about labor right. All we can do, I just hit. But look at the bigger picture, people, if you're a real Jamaican. Look good if a labor right alone hold on the country. Look good. Look good if a PNP alone hold on the country. Look good. Now ask you again. Look good if a PNP alone hold on the country and Labour alone hold on the country. Look good. Look good if farm workers is only under PNP alone. Look good. Is farm working only under Labour right? Look good. Is it only under this administration where we see farm workers and live like this? Look good. Is it the first time we hear farm workers talk about the living condition? Look good. People, it has been long time. A long time. The farm work them a live so, you know. We grandfather them used to go foreign go live that way. Yeah. You know why we have see picture? It's because the grandfather, them grandson are going to Canada now. And them have their phone in their back pocket. That's the difference what we have faced. Me say, the only difference right now, the only difference is because the grandson of the farm worker they used to go foreign go take this crap and never talk back to Bakramasa. Them never have no phone. None of them they dunce and don't even know them goddamn right. People listen to me, I say no. None of them never know them rights. I mean, I lie your people. None of them they never know them rights. None of them dunce back in the days I got farm work. Me nah knock no man at the sign of the time, and it's not your fault. Because many first time man, them forget them parents take them out of school for go ground go fark land. Me understand because if your father don't know the quality, the importance of education, him not have nothing to instill in them youth. You see me I say? No, you not nothing to tell him youth. So as the so you go, different generation change, and they want better for the next one to come.
Let's see what it comes up with.
And that's how it go. You see me I say, people. So a long time it ago, and if you look back, I want to be honest, just to be honest, people. You want to be honest with yourself, really? You know, say, and a boat party, they've been selling us cheap to foreigners. Let's talk about cheap labor. If you talk about cheap labor, my friend, this cheap labor where whether a farmer program or work program, because some of you come a foreign, come spread bed. You see Jamaicans work a hotel. Just so you know, every head I want to come over here, so. Member say the government get a piece of food. You don't get to come over here, come enjoy the plane ride, and government don't get a piece of, you know, hear me I say, man, come back here. Me say you don't get to come at them a place and enjoy a plane ride. Come here, so, and think say you get all the money free. You know, you may say, you can't get all the money free, family. No, you can't get all the money free. And me I go up on my phone while we at it, people, and edit it so you can come in the comment section. Yes, people, videos edit already. Me I work hard. I hit me there, I work hard, and if you get on in the comment section, come and like when you come in the comment section, come speak on the mind and see me fix it there. You know, anything Debbie, me don't know me do to you, block you or something, me fix that to me done. That's too much work right now to figure out, but me already figure out the comment section. Good morning, Donovan Ross. Me see you know. Good morning. Yeah, man. Yeah, yes, my brother. Yes. So, what change a farm up now? Look on this. People look on this. No found no have no father, no nephew, no son, no husband. I go to Canada. I saw no house look. Me say if I saw no house look. Comment section bright up now, you can comment. Me say if I saw no house look. Me say if I saw no house look. Did you guys know say I saw the farmer them, some of them are got foreign go live in a. And now the man them are complain to the government of Jamaica. They nah listen. The man them write a letter to the government because some would have claims them go over the investigation. Go investigate what? Me I wonder why him go over there go investigate. When him come back, Carl Samuda say him never see no slave life over there. Him not see nothing slavish. Yeah? Comment in the comment section, people. The comment section is up. Me fix it. What me say? What me say? The man come back and say that nothing wrong. Can you imagine you somebody who's responsible to find out if you get abused? And now the beat where you get there say, you don't see bruising upon me. You don't see look at my teeth knock out the last time you lick me on my two front teeth. I see they also more got. And you want to tell me say the man if he's supposed to over you. That's what I tell you, say them why? Listen to me, man. The man if he take care of you, like him get sell out as a liaison officer. The liaison officer, when the farm worker them call them people member on this platform and Facebook, we have Shailene. Shailene is a white friend of mine out of Canada. Shailene is a friend of mine. She woman used to have our own farm, where Jamaicans from Jamaica come up as a can work on farm. Respect Global TV 358 studio. Check out Wayne other station same way channel. Yeah. So what had happened, people, is that this white lady may have as a friend. She used to call my program many times on Facebook. You guys know it's a long time I out there do the work. Like me, I tell you guys, I've been out here for a while. On Facebook, I have a lot of work there. So she would call my Facebook page and tell me that live on air and come out here and educate the people how the government of Jamaica don't give a damn about farm work. And say it is the negotiation, what the government make for the workers, them, why it a treat them. So remember, she have a farm, you know. Me I talk about a farmer. The farmer who love farm workers, love Jamaicans. And she see nothing the government a do for them. So she's all the big C. She came on my platform during the big C. And she see what happened to farm worker. Farm worker oftentimes get injured or even killed and go back to Jamaica and she call me. She call me what the government a do. Nothing. The government that sold out cheap labor under PNP under labor. I repeat, the government sold us out as cheap labor under PNP under labor. What they lie there? For someone who know all up in on the feelings of PNP and labor right, where they lie there? You mean said none of them could negotiate better for me? PNP and labor right is room for rent apply within. When I come out, then you get in. That's why, me no PNP and no labor. Go vote and hold them accountable. That's all I'm asking of you. Go and vote is something patriotic to do. But also hold them accountable. Holding them accountable is also patriotic. And that's what the thing moving forward. Just like the grandsons of the grandfathers who have been going to Canada for decades. They never complain. Boy, I be tired, you know, say a farmer come and come. Boy, when I get killed this year, and that's all they hear out a certain farmer. They no complain. Me a brother go farm up for years, you know. Them man they no complain. Me no know why I go to Canada. Me never know so Canada I saw it stay. The first time man they never complain. They never know. They never tell me say I saw them and live. I went to Canada, people, and this what you see here is true. I lived it. I live one big room with mattress pan ground and I lived it. Me go to Canada go see the dog treatment. Me go to Canada farm work one time. But listen, the older farm worker them never really complain. Them think it's okay. Yeah? To live like this. Yeah? And we talk about we have all type of people out there where Jamaica pay. Let me ask you a question. What we are paying liaison officer for? Fire all liaison officers when they are Canada and live off of taxpayers' money. Fire them. Why do we have liaison officers and they are not, I mean, like, seriously? This is okay and acceptable to the liaison officer. That means that, you know, they are Canada. I check out the life and I want to go with farm worker over there. Where we have liaison officer, who appear them? Couldn't be taxpayer. They are Canada and live like a diplomat, liaison officer. Nah, do not for the farm worker them. They were the first one with a move up. Oftentimes, farm worker tell me, and even the lady, the white lady, tell me about the liaison officer. The white farm owners, Shaylin, she's a friend of mine. The liaison officer don't give a damn about the worker them. If something happened on the farm and the worker them need somebody to talk to, is the go between the farmers and the farm worker is the liaison officer. He's the middleman. And it is said that whenever the liaison officer come on the farm, they don't go straight to the worker. They go straight to the white man, to the farm owner. That means you as a liaison officer, you're there for the worker, not for the boss. When the liaison officer come, they're gonna meet in the office in a house with the boss. Boss go tell them film side. Yes, I told Dwayne that he should cut this, that, but he refused. And I'll tell me, but I must suck my mother. You know, I'm gonna. And the white man can't tell any goddamn lie. So by the time the liaison officer I go talk to the people who are supposed to be representing, he already have filmed this decision in his head. Send you home. There are farm workers who go to Canada, and the worst thing happened to them cannot report nothing to the liaison officer. The liaison officer will blackball them, they will go home and never come back. A lot of Jamaicans are assaulted physically, sexually, every alley. People read about it. A couple of days ago about it. It's on this page. Me ready, me play the order them so you guys can hear that Jamaicans are abusing every way a farm work. Yeah? So the liaison officer give a damn not about the Jamaican workers. Because when the company got them farm, the first man out me say, remember, the poor Jamaican farm worker them call liaison officer. Them company can farm. Them no go look at the concern. You could have been sick, have one of your foot chop off. Them no go to you first. I hear this many times from many farmers. Them go straight to the boss. Remember who appear them. Liaison officer need to be pulled from Canada. Anybody agree with me in the comment section? Let me know. Liaison officer need to be pulled. We need new liaison officer, new vision, new dream going forward. Liaison officer, all of them, when they have taxpayers' money in Canada, they need to come go back to Jamaica. They're not. Look here. If you have liaison officer job to make sure your working condition better, and them are shit at the people are living now, why not get paid for? Eh? If we have liaison officer to make sure that this shit right here so not happen, and the UN have to come find that out, because even the Minister of Labour it tells us that the Minister of Labour I work with the liaison officer them. You can't get a better liaison officer if you don't have a better Labour ministry. Remember when the brother did and him go over there? Remember when the brother did got Canada? Or you have better Labour minister when the minister go over there never find nothing wrong with this kind of lifestyle. How you gonna have better liaison officer when you can't, when the minister go over there go look on this and you find this wrong? So you see where the problem is coming from is really not the liaison officer, you know. It's coming from beyond that. Beyond that. Can you imagine? The minister went over there. Go look after the letter. The letter was written by farm workers. Yeah? And him go over there, they see nothing wrong with it. And it's a man from UN. Go over there for 8 days. Go over there. And the man find wrong to rotted. Say yes, him side with Jamaican worker, them so Jamaican farmer can unu no mad. Unu no madman. No do no Jamaica. Jamaica. No do no. We know when we see sitting good and when sitting bad. No do no. Unu no madman. When the grandson of the old farm worker them start go to Canada with them phone and they like certain things and they use to certain things, them grandfather never used to complain, but the young youth them complain. But guess what? It's not in vain. They were sent home. The ones who wrote the letter, they were sent home, people. Liaison officer work with the boss again. The man them letter was wrong, you know. They were sent home. Blackballed if you complain. That's why some people are lose all their foot and they call liaison officer. Tomorrow man they go up on 1 foot and a nook. Some Jamaica will lose all a finger. And they afraid to call liaison officer because tomorrow they might not have a job. Then get sent home instead of get medical care. So the UN find it to be slave-like and a lie. So why do we need to have a liaison officer still at work, not fired? For them job if they make sure that this shit not happen. Forgive me Spanglish. Eh? Liaison officer to make sure that farm worker life don't live like this rat and roach infested. I feel them job that. Where they reggae them they are Canada I do. Where them they are Canada I do. I sweet up and I butt up with farmers. Eh? Like the farmers, them are, like the liaison officer, them enough, the white farmer, them pocket. Just like slavery. Just like out of goddamn Africa, when the other Africans them sell we off. And so you have them today. Liaison officer seems as if them in the bar system pocket. How is it you have liaison officer to make sure the man them not live so? And I saw the man them live. Because all you have liaison officer job is to make sure the man them not live so. And I saw the man them live. What we have liaison officer for? If Jamaica don't see the need to get rid of some people, coffee me I drink this man, feel nice, you see. And guess what me have it now, me 2-go cup, you know. 2-go cup, you see, because me not plan for. While me I drive in my car, me sip my coffee and I go on where me I go. Me never plan to sit down with that so. And I do that video, but me happy say something. Happy say something on that video again because someone will not get it. That you know, own goddamn government and a PNP and a labor right. Don't mean you know goddamn good. Don't mean you know good. A consecutive government, PNP, labor right, PNP. None of them don't see if make working condition better for we. Liaison officer, they are Canada and a both party. Some of them make a blame Brogad alone for this. He not gonna work today on my platform. Me not like Brogad. Ways. Me love every human being, but you see your ways. Me not like your ways, but we know so everybody can change. So as an individual, me not hate you. Me hate what you're doing, so me hate your ways. I believe Brogad not fit to stay in the office if you come out. But I will not there on my platform yes, and blame Brogad incompetence for what go on Canada. It's a hand me down. When Brogad a boy, PJ in a power. Me older than Brogad. I remember when I look a boy, I walk barefoot. Me used to go watch all Siag and PJ and them man they come out a helicopter. And I wolf a crowd around them. That time I look a pick them and I know me I look, but I'm just glad to see helicopter. Yeah, me I look a boy. That means that Andrew Owners will be even younger than me when PJ and Mama P in a power. So him learn from those people. Understand me. Farm work have been going to farm work before who? Andrew Owners. From Andrew Owners I do a go school. While I was going to school, we see farm work I got farm work. Just like what Andrew Owners the witness. So on that email, you see how far the nonsense I come from? Before Andrew Owners even put his foot in the ring and the PNP and the labor right. So we're not going to do this. If we want change in Jamaica, if we learn to drape up both political party, or else we're going to drape up one of them, and the next one I say, yeah man, yeah, when they drape him up and I tear up your foot, step on the gas, make a give him donkey length while them tie him up back there. Make them tie him up. And that's how if you go, people. And that's how if you go. PNP and labor right kept we poor for goddamn years. Our hotels, farm work program is a ground for cheap labor. Every hour you work a foreign pan work program or farm working program, you are working a percentage of that is going to the government who rent out their tools. You are a tool of your government. You are a tool of your government. What kind of leader rent out their people? People without leader, without vision. I am telling you, I wouldn't do that if I was a leader. Well, Carlos, you know what people at Jamaica farm work can help? That is true. You know what people at Jamaica farm work help? Build nice house and set pretty gas, school, start business. That is true. There's no doubt. But I would want a farm work program to be a big thing in my country. What me look like all these decades as a black man? Now somebody says some of them, the black leaders in Jamaica are walk on them hand, not on them 2 feet. Around this world. Black leaders from the Caribbean to Africa have been walking on their goddamn hands for decades. Licky licky. They don't want nothing good for the people. Here we are talking about how we build Canada, how we build America, how we build England. If we don't build so much goddamn thing, why don't we build our shithole countries? Straight talk like that. And forgive me, my language people, I have to speak like this. Because you hear Trump call these countries shithole country. Why do you think him call a S-hole country? Why do you think him even add that to it? Accept the fact that we are a shithole country. Run by some people who keep it that way for years. If we have the solution for change England, America, Canada, I will love to boast about it, you know. After we build them country, man, we build them country, man, run out of them country. Lack of vision for black people. Lack of vision. The evidence of kick us in our backside. Me. You can't keep blaming the white man, blaming this and blaming that. Look within yourself. It is lack of vision while we have work program our young people, the best and the brightest, are come up and come scrape pattern, wash this and wash that. The farmers, them, the best and the brightest and the most vibrant and strongest among us, we are sending them fire and go feed other people. And when we are import junk food, and people more to make sense of that goddamn this. The strongest and the most knowledgeable, the most important set of people are farmers on the earth. Farmers. We say the best, the most knowledgeable, the most important people on the face of the earth is a farmer. Carla, shut your mouth. What kind of farming? You say farming a dirty work. No one got space. Well, you can't got space without the farmer. You're not going to make it through the educational process. No, you're not going to make it through even childbirth because your mother have to eat before you even born. So let's go back there, so. The most important person on the face of the earth is the farmer. Nobody's as important as him. The police will come lock you up this morning, him nyam, put him belly, and I come and work this morning. The doctor will come work on you. Farmer fed them. Everybody feel good and healthy coming to work. The nurse, the fireman, the soldier in the battlefield. Yeah? MREs, where did them come from? Farmer. People in a space right now, space station, and them from the farmer. Yeah? You have man out at sea, on ship, and them from the farmer. Ain't not one man this morning upon this earth would have survived without the farmer. Let me hear comment section. Who is the most important person on the face of this earth? No, serious. Not a pretty job in your AC every day. That's a foolness. That can't feed you. Who is the most important person on the face of the earth today? But it seems as if our leaders have lost their way. We import everything now, as you can see, especially under Andrew Owen's government. Especially under this government, we are importing more than before. Big wigs, politicians, if you understand, them have them shipping license. Why boost farming when politicians need money in their pocket and money is more than the people? People, this has been going on for decades where PNP and Labour Right rent us out as tools. Come on in, investors. No, man, no. Liaison officer, don't go look at their rooms. It's not about looking at the work condition. No, don't make... Look here, all I want you to do is don't pay attention to the rats and the roaches. No, don't pay attention to the bad living condition where some of these farm workers, they do not live like that in Jamaica. They don't. What you must pay attention to is having a good relationship with the farm owner, the boss. And while you're at it, tell him to send a little thing for the minister. You hear? You remember, it's the minister that look out to him. Remember last week, Reggie came back down dead and, we let him slide. John was on his job, on his construction, on his farm, and he lost a finger. We did not care. No, we let him slide. We give him a lot of breaks. So while you're over there, please tell him to send the little thing for the minister, okay? Yeah, man. Yes, my little thing. Yeah, my little thing. Yeah, man. Licky. I believe I pay licky thing around at Jamaica. Same thing the man them take down Canada. Same thing the man them take down Canada. Same thing. So why the man over to Canada to make sure the man don't live so? Now do the work. People are coming section tell me, why do we need to pay liaison officers if the farmers them live this way? And why the government, God Canada, the minister, and not sitting around with it? So we know the problem will come from top, don't it? And it will come from top for decades. Nobody care. They get used to this type of life. To the UN, United Nations envoy calls Canada's use of migrant worker breeding ground for slavery. Eh? They say the United Nations sides with Jamaica farmer. Yes, Sonia, call centers too, hotels too, PNP and labor right make money off of the poverty of Jamaica. So hence keeping the poverty to put money in their pocket. You don't think business are come out they come pay a cheap labor and a kickback to foreign to politicians? You think them are coming to come build or sitting down or building muscle bill for your beach, your mangrove, mash up anyway. Them boy get money in their pocket, cheap labor, hotels, car center. Come on in, come in one, come in all. We have some Negroes here, cheap labor. Don't get it. 20 cents an hour is good. Eh? The same goddamn people for run are going to the Caribbean. Look, we don't run the far. And the far we have to go see better, you know. And the far we have to run, go see our politician and the PNP and the Labour screw over Jamaica, keep poverty. And someone look at PNP and say them this. Someone look at me say me could drip up everybody for Jamaica. And that upon my platform. My platform, I plan to drip up anything for my country. PNP and Labour right. Anything. And both of them investors came to Jamaica, don't it? Me a PNP a ball for investor come. Me a Liberator ball for investor. So why when the investor come and okay, change the thing and say, yo, my people them deserve more for hourly pay. I believe so uno tell the investor them say, keep labor. Don't worry about that. Just give me back my kickback. Just give me something over here. So me look over there. So why just enslave them? You have investor in a Jamaica where government tell to come to Jamaica, robbing Jamaican unemployment benefit. Housing trust benefit. The government do nothing to them. The government do nothing to investor who come to Jamaica. Government tell them, come to Jamaica, come work. Come to open business. Them own business exploit the people. Government do nothing to them. The most known one is when the Big C the other day. The hotel workers and people. Listen to this. Hotel workers throughout Jamaica during the Big C. Remember, plane stop, land at Jamaica. Remember, there was a time like that in the Big C. Plane stop, land, ship stuck out at sea. Not even the Jamaicans on the ship, the Jamaica government want. A cheap labor that are getting. Not even the tools them on the ship who came in our harbor, Jamaica, the government want. Remember the tools them have to go to Europe and all them places drive around the world before them come back. And there was outrage and social media and the vloggers and everybody. Remember, in the Big C, we have the tools who came back on the cruise ship. Come home during the Big C. The government who rent out the tools failed to accept them. They are telling us, boy, they treat you one way, sir. They treat you one way. That's why I say, government sanctioned slavery, Debbie. Government sanctioned slavery. Them boy and the PNP and the labor rights. A long time them are selling for cheap. That not mean you no good. Look at who I get rich boy for the politician. A 1 month or 2 years in the office and save them a rich boy. Eh? Government sanctioned slavery, they be. See it there. See it there. You no matter if you come for a work program and come work a hotel, spread bed, you come to Florida, come work on country club, you come service the rich and foreign. Look at government to make money off of each one of you. You are just a tool. A rent you get rent out like when you go Home Depot, I got rent to and drill this man if you use it. You use the drill and bring it back. You think so you're profitable? Yes, whatever work you use, whatever you hustle, and you need the drill or you're gonna do some personal stuff with it. But Home Depot gonna make the money because them rent out the drill. So when they are sending people from work program, go spread bed, work in hotel, country club, wherever, farm work, it's the same thing. See it? And it's not about the thing we're talking about is if the liaison officers were doing the job what they're supposed to do. If the liaison officer with Jamaica so-called government them claims that them sent over here, it's because the government now do the work and now watch the liaison officer. That's why liaison people is not no liaison officer stay so. And the Andrew Owners administration liaison officer starts stay like this. People have been doing this thing for years. I've been talking about this thing for years. Farm worker, you hear farm worker talk about this. It's not the first time. It's not the first time you hear them talk about liaison officer. What is the first time is these pictures that are coming out. When my grandfather them used to go farm work, we never get no picture. They never have no phone. We never know so the man them live in Canada. We never know so. We never know so them a thing Carl Samuda. Eh? Me never know so them a thing any man go Canada go look pan and come back and say nothing to see here. I never know so them a thing a liaison officer. I see daily. The liaison officer, what is their duty? Are they doing their job? All liaison officers need to be pulled from Canada. All of them, if the government want to do by these farm workers. You want to do good? Pull our liaison officer. We need different group of retrained liaison officer go to Canada. These liaison officers are Canada. They are too friendly with the boss. And I believe they are in the pocket of these farmers. So therefore, they don't have no time to see this as a problem. That is no problem to them. The most important people in the world living like that. We say the most important people in the world living like that. Farmers are the most important people in the world. I saw them all about Canada. When farm owner, them can build, they need to build something for the people them and stop put the people them in a tool shed. Stop put the farm worker them in a chemical shed and tool shed and some little shed we don't have around the farm. We don't need to start build place so the farm worker them can live and have a comfortable life while they work. Yeah, we're not supposed to live so people may go to Canada before. And yes, I've experienced this. Yes, it is true. And we have liaison officer. So this liaison officer look on Canada every day. Now report back to the government. Unless they report back to the government, and the government don't give a damn. Even the minister himself got there and say him not see what the Jamaican them a say. But the United Nations agree with the Jamaican farm worker them who penned the letter, said this is goddamn contemporary slavery. United, I'm going to read for a bigger portion of this, and this is come from the Guardian. Me not make nothing up. This is dirty life, and we have a government to sell with cheap, and the labor and a PNP, dirty, look here, man. People are selling, sell out. Both government, no one nothing better for we. Michael man is not alive no more, so get something in our head. And some greedy set of people set in as leaders. Greedy, the whole of them. Me no business who me no listen to that. Until you come in and start show me something different and give me something tangible to work with. Some people are not tangible to work with, Up here, hot here, them I work with. Let's continue. UN envoy calls Canada use of migrant workers breeding ground for slavery. Jamaican farm workers, must I tell you, they agree with you. Your own government did not agree with you. Or when the minister fly there on the right on the letter, or the own government. Or the own government say, a lie would not tell. Farm worker, they don't love no. And the money them love. They know a rock back a master cage. Tamoya Abokata's report. This man is an Asian man. The report finds power imbalances and discriminatory practices exploits workers from global south. Listen this, These are the things where the farmer can write in a letter to Jamaica government, Because somebody say, all right, me I go over there, go take a look. The man come back and say, nothing to see here. Canada's reliance on temporary farm workers, foreign workers, is breeding ground for contemporary forms of slavery. A UN special rapporteur has warned amid growing calls to overhaul the controversial program. They need to fix. The UN and demand Canada fix this crap. But no, Jamaican government no see no need to fix it. Since the liaison officer them I get big pay, I'll go from farm to farm while the people them live like this. I report back to the government and discontinue. We even see we have the minister go up there and come back and say, a lie farm worker tell when they write letter talk about slavery. They may tell us that them boy in a love way. And if we as a people now be serious about the country and put the country over politics, we now get better. If PNP come in and we not talk, no changes now come. These guys been living like this for years. Farmer can go on program and the work condition never better. You know, could I say they better than this when so and so they did it. That's so it stay right through and through. And the farmer then realize that the government don't love the worker because they do not negotiate for you. Remember I told you about my friend who's a farmer, what farmer, Jamaican farmer used to come work on our farm. She used to have farm workers coming to her farm from Jamaica. So she understand that when she look on the contract and the bullshit that in it, she understand that the Jamaican government do not negotiate properly for us. Cheap labor. The damning report from the United Nations investigator, Tamoya Abokata, found that deep power imbalances and discriminatory practices in Canada cut costs for companies but exploit workers from the global south. See there? What instead of build someone nice to the people, look this up. Look this up. Mad house that is a madman. No for them farmer can come from a better place. The man live in some nice home. Lot of farmer can live in a nice home. And we have liaison officer. We have liaison officer. Tell me what the liaison officer there in Canada do. Tell me what the liaison officer there in Canada do. What the Canadian liaison officer do in Canada? He's not supposed to make sure these guys work in a living condition while they're there level. He's not to make sure these guys living condition okay. I'm not to go cause you up with the boss when the farmers them call you, come tell you something about them and come handle stuff for them. Or go side with the boss and go see the boss first. These liaison officers need to be pulled from Canada. All of them. All of them people. That's how change make. Everybody need to call back home. 1-1. All liaison officer. Is it just like how to treat the farmer of them? When they complain to liaison officer, they don't come back. Is it just like how to treat the farmer of them when they complain about our living condition like this? Liaison officer thinks I bitch them a bitch. They don't come back. When Jamaican complain about stuff like this, they don't come back at the liaison officer working with the boss. Make sure so the whiny complainers don't come back. All liaison officer from Jamaica to Canada must be pulled. If you're a farmer, can you agree with me? Put it in the comment section. If you have a husband, a nephew, a son, somebody you know, go on farm work, and you know these things when I talk to be true, put it in the comment section. All liaison officers in Canada need to be pulled and go back at them yard. We need some brand new one, new training for the people. Other than that, keep the farmers of Jamaica. These guys are hard workers. Why we can't work hard, develop a Caribbean to Africa? Why we can't do it? Why do we think white man need we to develop them country? And when they done, we kick we out. Are you about by the sideline now? Boy, look how we build up them country no man. Now we build that side now. No, we build America. Now we build this. What happens for building our own goddamn place? We build around the world and we can't build our own shithole countries. Look at it. We build everybody else and can't build a country. Government making money off of every head away while we're building it. And you hear black people around the world talking about, I will build America, I will build Canada. Where the backside we don't go back and build a place since we are builders. Oh, yes, we are. We are builders. And we know that. You know a thing called the pyramid? How we build the pyramid, the Sphinx? How we are the brightest. Look around everything in their house. How we invent them. No, seriously. I'm not joke this. This is not a prank. Look around you right now, whether in the house, you're in the hospital, you're in a restaurant, you're driving on the freeway. Look around you. Almost everything you're looking at. How we invent them. So since when we gone back? When we gone back, governments keep it on the plantation. And you guys not seeing it. Cheap labor. Shithole countries are breeding ground for cheap labor from the Caribbean to Africa. If Jamaica ever get rich, you never have people who come back and work on nobody farm. Nobody will come out foreign and wash no pot. Come out foreign and spread bed to build a house in Jamaica. If life get better for us in Jamaica, we're going back home, most of us. Sometimes we have foreigners, so they ratted me there for only if this is one of Jamaica, only if the crime was done, me gone back. That is the cry of many Jamaicans. But let me tell you, If these guys over the years, PNP and Labour, it wasn't selling us so cheap, wasn't selling us Jamaica the diamond as a piece of glass. Yes, I said it. The PNP and the Labour right been selling Jamaica like a piece of glass, not like the diamond. It is for decades. Hence, with cheap labor today. We're a country that is run by PNP Labour right. Nobody else get a chance but them. Right? And you want to tell me some Labour no gone further than no salary? Me say, PNP Labour, I want to tell me say, people, the wages are past 20, 30,000 for poor people. We still, they want to pay so we can't get them food we get to pay. Me say, under PNP Labour right, none of them could negotiate better for us. So we could have better financial spot. So how other leaders in the Caribbean could manage to negotiate better for their workers? So the workers can get better from the pie. When investors come into them country, they can't just get rich and send the money back overseas. You have to leave something better for my people. How you know that, Carlos? Then Jamaican people say, Jamaican see that. And I run with God, them Caribbean country, we enjoy that benefit also. How much Jamaican they are Caribbean country because they can't make it a Jamaica if they do the same work. They rather go Caribbean country go spread the same bed with them and running from a Jamaica. Because leaders in the Caribbean negotiate more better for their people. Do you hear what Carlos is saying? Do you hear me I say? Do you hear me I say? We have to run where to other Caribbean. We don't even reach Canada and England yet, you know. We have to run just reach other Caribbean life better for you. Just one step in other Caribbean island, life is better for you. What kind of life you live in Jamaica? I'm going to come talk about where the beacon of the Caribbean for slave, cheap labor. You have to have this cheap program, this cheap labor. Listen to me, people. This is like an incubator for cheap labor. I'm going to talk the things up to because somebody forgot them said, under both government, they've been having this hatchery. Because somebody never know it. Because we saw them in our politics. And I know so the big man them do it. Like me say on my page, I swear to God, I will never use my page and take the side of none of these guys. PNP if you get like Labour if you get like on my page. Two of them cause this, you know. People are decades old, you know. That in a 2000, this still go on. Eh? The older farmer can them never complain. Or if them complain, they don't come back. But the younger youth, them not care. Them say anything or anything. Never take a picture, never complain, never write a letter. And the letter that to the right, Jamaican farm workers, they reach to the UNAs. And even though the ones who wrote the letter get sent home, those the one who complain for better treatment get sent home, don't get deported, don't get kicked off the program. I read it. The one that will resist, them get sent home back to Jamaica because they ask, who's going to make sure you go home? The liaison officer is going to side with the boss because you whine too much. Your grandfather never whine. Your grandfather come living at the crap and just backs off the roach off my face and shake out the rat dude out of bread bag and yummy and get back on the farm and not complain. But you look a youngster, when you look a young generation that come and so come complain because I have no phone. Grandfather never had no phone. I could have called. Eh? And let time used to write. I know every night you can't have sex talk with no wife and no girlfriend. Eh? Who not mash up the thing? And the younger generation, them changing people. Them I write the letter. I'm telling about it. Because some would have seen the letter go Canada and said nothing to see here. Nothing. So that's what you see right here. How you expect the liaison officer to do better? When you have a government, I tell the liaison officer, oh, that's nothing to complain about. No, don't write about that. But what you complain about that for? You know, some of these men come from dirt floor in Jamaica, you know. Some of them come from the garbage heap. Lie! Lie! Enough of these farmers because I come from beautiful home. Because I'm a hard-working man, you know, if you work hard. Like, hey, you know farmers of Jamaica. So let's read this. The damning report from the United Nations investigator, Tamoya Abokata, found the deep power imbalances, discriminatory practice in Canada. Cut costs for companies, but exploits workers from the global south. See there. Think of a man that want you come work for him, and that is a room I put you in. They never build a different bar down for you. They never build no building, they never put you up nowhere. Just they might come and take out the fertilizer out of that room. I've use a sponge from 1950 from when their grandfather used to come here. The old mattress. Yes, let's go dust off the dust off of them and dust off. Get the blow and just blow up the place. And don't worry about getting molly made and clean anything. No, that's fine. They're okay, they're tough. So white man I look pound way. Because we own a boss, we own a politician, we own a liaison officer. So them treat me and they say white man I see, black man I treat, them own black. So how you believe it's a white man feel? Let's continue. Avocado toured Ottawa, Moncton, Montreal, Toronto, and Vancouver to study the decades. You know hear me say? To study the decades and the PNP and the labor right. Decades long program which relies heavily on workers from Mexico, Guatemala, and Jamaica. I repeat, relies heavily on workers from Mexico, Guatemala, and Jamaica. Throughout the country, he found workers throughout the country. Remember, me say all liaison officers get pull. Liaison officers come, go home. They're not working for farm workers. They and the government are slaving the people, them collecting money off every head because you guys are tools. Throughout the country, he found workers were locked in debt, bondage. Many had borrowed money to participate in the program and rely on their Canadian wages to repay incurred debt. I never think that Jamaica now where people are paying to get farm work ticket. The government programming, the government of today, Andrew Honest government, I have to be honest, it's so goddamn corrupt. Until the farm worker program, free farm work ticket, has been sold. Certain man gets in them and a sell Jamaican farm work ticket. Arm and a leg, they are selling farm work ticket. That's what I tell you, Jamaica run away dirty and even nastier under Andrew Honest, I must admit. He also heard testimony of widespread emotional and physical abuse, wage theft, hazardous work conditions, long hours, sexual harassment, and exploitation. But Martin not see nothing wrong over there. Mr. Samudaya. He not see nothing wrong over there. No? The big minister not see nothing wrong. And most of all, the liaison officer of Canada, they need to be pulled. Remember, Carlos, I tell you so. Them over there, they are big. A long time the white woman I tell me about them. Long time the white woman I tell me about them. I see me video them on Facebook. People are work Carlos do. Go check out Facebook. You see me work them out there. I hear Shailene. Several times she come from my program. Several times the woman I talk about farm workers. And one time the woman come from my program on Facebook. Several times Shailene come from it to talk about how the government not give a damn about the workers them. He also heard testimony of widespread emotional and physical abuse, like physical abuse, wage theft, hazardous work conditions, long hours, and what? Sexual harassment and exploitation. The special rapporteur retains the view that the temporary farm worker program serve as a breeding ground for contemporary forms of slavery. Breeding ground for contemporary forms of slavery as it institutionalize asymmetries of power that favor employers and prevent workers from exercising their rights, said the report. Here we go again. Here we go again. There goes the liaison officer. Favor the employer over the employee and prevent workers from exercising their rights. So therefore, sometimes the worker them even get essayed, physical abuse, and hazardous working hazardous condition, emotional and physical abuse. Then get their wage get take away. They work in a hazardous work condition, long hours and SARS, sexual harassment, the straight out there, and exploitation. All of that are going on. And everything is good for liaison officer and the government. The special rapporteur retains the view that the temporary foreign workers program serve as a breeding ground for contemporary forms of slavery, as it institutionalizes asymmetries of power that favor employers and prevent workers from exercising their rights, said the report. So basically, workers have no rights. Under the current rules, Canada's temporary foreign workers program allows companies to bring in foreign workers for sectors when an employer is not able to find local workers. In the past, the agricultural sector has relied heavily on seasonal migrant workers. Last year, employers were approved to hire 39,646 temporary foreign workers, more than double the 108,988 hired in 2018, according to Employment and Social Development Canada. Employers are increasingly using to fill positions in new sectors, including in fast food and construction. The number of people hired for low-wage jobs in the healthcare sector is up to more than 15,000% since 2018. During the coronavirus pandemic, Canadians got a glimpse of the abuse and exploitation of rampant within a system long ignored by residents. Honestly, people, it was during the Big C when we started to see videos coming out. And a lie. Chris Ramsaroop of Justice for Migrant Workers said rights groups had long raised concern over the exploitation of workers and that Abokata's report was a day of reckoning. You see it? I'm sure the Jamaicans them who write letter and know say una fight for this thing, even though they are Canada to benefit any good when hard work do and una complain and a letter. That's why I say sometimes the man will do the fight and them come benefit it. I say on my platform, the work that we do on social media is a long distance, is a marathon and not a sprint. Sometimes the work that we are doing right here, we're not going to benefit from it. Maybe our grandparents benefit from what we're doing right now. What I'm doing on social media, maybe my kids benefit from this. Maybe they will not see change until them come. You understand me? But the work have to be done. So they want them who write the letter get sent back to Jamaica, but it will make things better for others because the UN did come there and agree with what you guys wrote on the letter. So therefore, why do you guys get sent home for? The liaison officer is wrong. The liaison officer make sure to come back here because he write a letter. He's wrong. If the UN is right, the liaison officer is wrong. The UN and the worker can't be wrong at the same time. The workers them say the same thing, the UN has said the same thing. So the liaison officer and the boss are go side by side and do this. That means them send the home wrongfully. Them send the home wrongfully, them send the home in Jamaica. Grounds. Because they complain, then the UN find say on the right. Something where our liaison officer and call some good blind to. Eh? The man say Abokata's report was a day of reckoning. Remember United Nations that the big daddy, Yeah? Because all them look group, rights group, and them look we are fight for the farmer and them better deals for them. Nobody not hear them, but when all the UN come down and drop the hammer like that, everybody, oh god damn, all right. Guys, me not treat you no bad. Guys, me not feed you no good at night time. Guys, talk truth. Don't be giving us supper every night. You know, can't come by here and come watch TV. Me treat you no bad. Oh God. Yeah? The UN. So our frustration. La 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 la. So this is a day of reckoning for sectors that have long relied on cheap labor and turn a blind eye to report. Jesus. Me say the people they feel good. Me say all of the farm workers sometimes the fight not easy. And what you fight for today and next man will get it tomorrow. What Marcus Garvey and all of them fought for yesterday. We are benefited today. You know what Rosa Parks fought for yesterday. We are benefited today. That's why we sit down at the front of the bus. You know? The man said throughout the country, he found workers were locked in debt bondage. Many had borrowed money to participate in the program and relied on their Canadian wages to repay accrued debts. He also heard testimony of widespread emotional and physical abuse, wage theft, hazardous work conditions, long hours, sexual harassment, and exploitation. The special rapporteur retains the view that the temporary foreign workers program served as a breeding ground for contemporary form of slavery, as it institutionalizes asymmetries of power that favor employers and prevent workers from exercising their rights, said the report. Slavery. Under the current rules, Canada's Temporary Foreign Workers Program allows companies to bring in foreign workers for sectors when an employer is not able to find local workers. In the past, the agriculture sector has relied heavily on seasonal migrant workers. Last year, employers were blah, blah, I'm ready that already, keep pushing. Employers are increasingly using to fill positions in new sectors, including the fast food and construction. The number of people hired for low-wage jobs in the healthcare sector is up to 15,000 since 2018. During coronavirus pandemic, Canadians got a glimpse of the abuse and exploitation of rampant within a system long ignored by residents. Chris Ramsar-Roop of Justice for Migrant Workers said right group had long raised concern about exploitation of workers, and the Abocata's report was a day of reckoning for sectors that have long relied on cheap labor and turn a blind eye to the report of abuse and discrimination. Our frustration is not just about the exploitation, but it's about the racial dehumanization these workers face. So here, racial dehumanization. You are less than a human. Of course, these guys ain't gonna make them dogs sleep in an hour like that. None of these farmers are gonna make them dog sleep nowhere like that. You can't fool me. Enough of them boy a dog in them bed right next to them. Them now gonna make them dogs sleep here. Let's push it. Our frustration is not just about the exploitation, but it's about the racial dehumanization these workers face, he said. Adding that word, politicians might weaponize criticism of the program. Yeah. You hear that? They might weaponize criticism of the program. We worry this could be fuel for the fire when it comes to the xenophobia and racism targets people with precarious immigration status. Ramsar-Roop said injured workers were docked pay. So if you can't come to work because you get hurt on the job, you come all the way from Jamaica, you get your pay docked, cut. I repeat, Ramsar-Roop said injured workers were docked pay or forced to return to the fields before they were healthy. Slavery. Before they were healthy, if they tried to get access to health care or workplace compensation, they are sent back. They are sent back. See it right there? Working with liaison officer. Liaison officer don't give a damn. Liaison officer through the system must make sure say, all right, that liaison officer, the government got to know so the liaison officer work. So everybody work with the boss. So even if you get injured at the workplace and you talk about compensation and even get health care, you get sent back home. These are the stuff that you ain't seen now. Carl Samuda never said that. Liaison officer never said that. Liaison officer must come go up. They don't care. We download our healthcare system onto the countries of Global South. Despite political pledge to make changes to the system, nothing has changed. Absolutely nothing, said Ramsar-Roop. Under the program, work permits are tied to a specific employer. This are the trap now, you know. This are going from long time people. Labor right and PNP use we, sell we off. I don't lie. They don't see it too. Cheap labor. Jamaica is a hotbed for cheap labor. Under the program, work permits are tied to a specific employer, preventing workers from seeking better paying jobs. And while they pay into the country's social assistance program, they are unable to access it. La la la. So now paying everything over there and we'll never get it. You hear? We don't waste time over there. We not paying the system. Nothing come for free. Just like when your government exploit you, while they're at it in Canada, your government exploit you in Canada too. So while Jamaica government pinch off a piece of every hour you work, the government of Canada and Jamaica government is working hand in hand to make sure this thing work. You know here? Some of you guys never know this, you know. Under the program, work permits are tied to a specific employer, preventing workers from seeking better paying jobs. And while they pay into the country's social assistance program, they are unable to access it, prompting a recent $500 million class action lawsuit. The legal action, which has not yet been certified, alleges elements of the program breach the Charter of Rights of Workers. Abocata said The only way to end exploitation was to grant workers permanent resident status, a move the federal government has so far resisted. Instead, Canada's employment minister has pledged stricter and more rigorous oversight and the possibility of sector-specific work permits. But advocacy groups say this is a divide and rule tactic meant to deprive workers of power, said Ram Sarup. We cannot continue the system of indentured labor, he said. We should never have one in the first place. And we don't profit off the blood, sweat, tears, and sacrifice of black and brown workers of the global south. I hope you appreciate this article. Blah, 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 blah. People. You see what I say? And yeah. Like me say, it's from The Guardian. So we give them credit. It's in The Guardian, people. UN envoy calls Canada's use of migrant workers breeding ground for slavery. That is the title in The Guardian. So you guys understand what's going on. It's not like PNP and Labour right now. No, I want you guys to know that our government and the PNP and Labour right, they don't see the need for us to even have a meaningful salary. Or else while PNP had 18 years on a salary would have been up. So by the time Andrew Onis come up in there and him say, "I'll give you a little bit of raise," well, the raise would reach what, $13,000 or $15,000? Would have there $25,000 now for minimum wage? Why we couldn't do it? Why we couldn't do it? Well, why we couldn't do it? Let me show you why we can't do it. The same company that were over here, so go to Jamaica, say a hotel over here, so build. I'm going to show you a simple example why the leaders of Jamaica don't give a ras about it. Sorry for my Spanglish, that does have to come out there at the opposite of rice. Now, the same hotel that is hotel chain, say Holiday Inn. We have Holiday Inn in Jamaica? Okay. Say Holiday Inn, I make in California, Florida, anywhere in the state, you make a hotel, Holiday Inn hotel in a foreign. Just to build that hotel is more than building one in Jamaica. To build a hotel in Jamaica is way cheaper than the one overseas. So if it's cheaper to operate and build in Jamaica, why when you go to Jamaica, you pay the people cheaper? Let me show you the amount of money that Jamaica is saving these hotels. You cannot go on no hotel construction site in America, not one of them, and get a job off the street. You'll be sent to a union hall. Ask anybody. Hotel jobs are fenced around, hard, that safety, this real serious job, those high-rise buildings. You off on the street like where they are Jamaica, you just walk, you see a construction site and say, "Yo, me talk to you 4 man now. Yeah, man, you just want 2 days. Me can't get 2 days, brother. Yeah, man, if I'm 2 days, 4, not now go on for me, I just want some food if I'm 2 days." And the man coming in a tennis shoes and 4 and say, "All right, well, I'll get the shop now and clean up the so. What your name? Not sign up, not just work for 2 days. Because 4 is sorry for you. In a work so foreign. If you see a hotel and build a foreign people, let me educate you. You cannot just walk off of the street, go no construction, go beg work. They are sending you to the union hall. So right there and then, you know what kind of people working in that hotel. Union workers. For those of you who don't know about union jobs get pretty good pay. Union workers get pretty good pay. Environment. You have to abide by all the rules and laws and protocols and everything are foreign. Also get major fine. Environment of Jamaica. You can build in the mangrove and pan the sand. People look the other way as long as you agree somebody hand. Mr. Tell the people are showing you the example, you know. How cheaper to build in Jamaica. You go to Jamaica, you pay one of them workers. How much you pay them an hour? What? $2 US? While they pay $50 to union worker over here. So hear me say now? $50 per hour. $30, $40, $50 per hour or more. And when you go to Jamaica, the same worker them work out there, you pay what $2 an hour. So see, you're saving off. Here goes back to the slave labor again, where the UN talk about. Here goes your government to exploit you. Working with investors in their country. Come on in. But investors can give you $2 an hour, knowing that the same company, when they America, they might give them people $50 and $30 and $40 an hour. Why when they reach a Jamaica cheap labor? I make a billion at the mangrove I don't give you a problem with the environment. I could have put problem upon you, but I did not. I make a bill anyway because you grease my pocket anyway. But the worker then get $2 an hour, and the same hotel when them bill it a foreign at $50 an hour, you pay people to work. And when they come to Jamaica, $1, $2, these are the exploitation PNP allow and labor right allow over the decades. You know, people, this is a decades old problem. That's why by the time Andrew Holness get old enough and be in a politics, the minimum wage should have gone long time up there. I don't know if you understand this, years of holding down this. Think, by the time Andrew Holness grew up, and me grew up, and Andrew Holness turned prime minister, the minimum wage should have gone long time. Should have up there. So Andrew Holness claims him giving a raise. And he just stuck a $15,000. That means that somebody been sleeping all along. No reason to not get. No growth to your home. No growth to your pocket. But guess who I make it? All this big business can't tell you how much money they make last year, how much there was this, how much there was that. While all along while they were exploiting. So let me tell you something more about the governments in Jamaica. Consecutive governments. Exploit the crap out of you. Exploit the crap out of you. So the same company that build the hotel are foreign. You have to pay union worker benefit and wages. What me say about benefit? Me say something about benefit? No. Me say if me say something about benefit. You don't know benefit? You don't get benefit at Jamaica while working on the construction site? No, you have to worry about that. Just say you want 50 man for work on the construction site Monday. Put a sign out there. You'll get 5,000 Jamaican out there wait for the 50 job. Them know that. They know some people want to work. So them exploit that. Right? When the hotel done bill, remember, you can't mess up environment a foreign. They will shut down the hotel for environment. What me say they will do? Shut down the hotel for environment. The hotel now bill you so. If some squirrel live as or some duck or lay egg or so, or if some sea turtle or some turtle or hatch or so, people tell me, I tell you. The hotel now bill is some wildlife. Dead, I have it as a sanctuary. The hotel now bill. I never place here. But Jamaica, no matter what kind of sanctuary, you see hotel can build in a mangrove in the ocean. If they want, politician make the bill. How the hotel don't build cheaply. You get the local worker that working right now. Look on this now. Look on the cheap labor. You have the same hotel, the same holiday in. I don't know how much hotel worker them get. While they make 15, 12, whatever dollar a foreign. Did you know so the same hotel chain will just save so much money and labor and everything and environmental this and that at Jamaica? Did you know so the same hotel along with the government of Jamaica turn around and exploit the people? It was so cheap to build a hotel in Jamaica. That means they could have managed to give a better wages. Right? So the same hotel chain with their foreigner pay people $15 an hour. After it's so cheap, costs nothing to build in Jamaica. You go to Jamaica with the help of the government and give the worker them $2 an hour. You see, as something that is sustained. It's not like they can't do better. This cheap labor, slave labor, is something sustained and maintained by both governments. When them go out and negotiate for us, come on in Jamaica, achieve wages. So the government, the hotel chain have to pay more to build the hotel, a foreign. They have to pay more to the workers who work in the hotel, a foreign. Same hotel chain, same brand, same name. But when it come to Jamaica, politicians allow them to bring it down to the slave them level. Sorry. You can't get $12 like Florida. No, not 13, 19, no, not, you're getting $14 in Florida. This is Jamaica. It costs cheaper to build this whole hotel, a pocket, a lot of money in my pocket. Oh, woo, the environmental cost, that went through the window. Whoa, I don't have to worry about anything. Oh, the labor, I got free labors in Jamaica. Can you believe I came to Jamaica and get $2 per hour labor? I could build an Eiffel Tower all the way to heaven. I could do that. $2 per hour. This cheap labor, the government allow that. I'm going to tell my friend, there's no better place on the face of the earth to do business because, my God, I thought slavery was over. Did you know that slavery is still going on in Jamaica? Hey, Harry, you got to come to Jamaica, man. I just got one of the best deal in Jamaica there is. I mean, no, you can build in the mangrove. You can destroy this environment. No, the government, I know a way. I know somebody who knows somebody. No, there's always a backdoor deal in Jamaica. Everything is for sale, even the mangrove. Beaches, you can build a hotel as close to the beach as possible because once you buy the land on the beach, you own it. The Jamaican people shit on their own people for you. The Jamaican government will turn their own back on the people for. Don't worry about it. Just come on into Jamaica. Everything. My God. The only thing you don't have to do is plant sugar cane down here. But please, we are on the plantation down here. So you understand what I mean? It's time to make money, brother. Come on. Oh, the police? I said everything is for sale. Environmentalists, they're not a bother, you know, because NEPA is in the Prime Minister's office. It's a one-stop shop. One-stop shop. All right, and whenever you see so-and-so, you tell them to, you hear me? Tell them that Jamaica is a place to come for cheap labor. Just come on in, man. Just come on in, man. You build anywhere. Squatters, what I say, the government will tear your house down in Jamaica for investors. We're the one down here around the country because we grease their pockets. Everything is okay. Once you grease this crooked, the Prime Minister, no, he's a crook himself, you know, but we just work with him. We know he's a criminal. No, we have read a lot of things. No, the Prime Minister himself is a criminal. He didn't know he have not declared his asset in 3 years. And these people still voting for him. They're stupid. That's why I say, come on down here. These guys are still in the past. I don't care about the politics. As long as I can grease some politician arm, and they are selling out their people, exploiting their people for $2 or $3 an hour. Listen to people. PNP and Labour right caused this here. Where the lie there? Where the lie there? PNP and Labour right make us stay so. Because by the time Andrew Owners come out of school, wages were supposed to high already. By the time Andrew, people make me an older man for Andrew, you know. When Andrew got high school, me I got high school too. Me like a couple class older than Andrew. Right? Me a 2 year older than Andrew, you know. So when Andrew a picnic, me a picnic too, don't it? So we could speak the truth. So where does that come from? Both of them to backside. Both PNP and Labour right. When them say investor come in, they mean $2 an hour slave labor. And when them are packing up and sending them to foreign, and the country can't be better, that's why they call the country a soul country from the Caribbean to Africa. These countries are hatcheries, incubators for cheap labor to go overseas, go service rich people. Without this country, these other rich countries couldn't be where they're at. They need a ladder. They need a stepping stone. They need people to exploit along with the help of your leader from your country. Would that be to get the cheap labor, which is the main source of their wealth? And would I want to dig out resources like gold, diamond, and silver? People, your government will allow them to come exploit out the crap out their country. And when they don't sell out the cheap labor, they get the backside. Who come they got the backside them? When they don't make we go with grandfather them, pick them place, go work for them for cheap. Them send them grandfather pick they come to Jamaica, come dig out the gold, we backside, and go like say we not nothing. So we continue. The cycle continue under PNP and Labour right people. They don't see nothing better. And they hear we are talking about say, boy, how we build America, we build England, we build Canada, look how them are treat him, and how we build the place. Yeah, we can build the other country. We can do it. Make we build the other country. If the leaders not tell you that, me say if the leaders not tell you that, the best thing we have for young people are call center, hotel work, and foreign program. You know what this? Best thing we have for young people. Farm work program, road program, call center, hotel. You know me, the people are not good, no me, the future not good. Let me tell the people, a boat party. That's why our wage is so cheap. PNP have a chance to negotiate better. Labour had a chance to negotiate better. By the time Andrew Owen is coming to office, wage was supposed to up there. If PNP and Labour was doing their job. But the whole of them exploit the poor. Your grandfather get exploited for them and go foreign. Yeah? Said, this is nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. This is now my life. This is now my life. Somebody do a bunk bed and pick the room. This is now my life to live in Canada. While the rich farmers don't have to buy a different house or create no way for them. Just clear out the chemical room or the room that have the furniture. Oh, they'll be here next month on the 26th. The first batch of workers are come. Go down there, clear it out. Yeah, man, put this, that. Yeah, just open the door, make it breeze out. So many of the farmers come back with all type of sickness. So many farmers come down with some type of cancer or something when never happened to them yet. So many farmers breathing stuff when they're not supposed to breathe in, but our government don't care. At the UN, see something wrong with it. Not this brother. Guys, this is where I'm going to end this morning. Share this if you think somebody will hear this. This is another normal video on the ear everywhere. A serious video them here. So my name is Jamaican Carlos. People, thank you so much for watching this video. Yeah. And a long time I did them video and people go up on Facebook. Me have farm or a boss for my page. Woman who own farm. White woman who say the government of Jamaica don't give a damn about the workers. And even a big C, the one who's on my page and Facebook, I talk up the things them again. So the Jamaica government don't give a damn about the workers. She own farm. And as a farm owner, she see where she could have do better by the workers. But it look like the government don't want her as a farmer to do good by the workers. Guys, thank you for watching this video. My name is Jamaican Carlos. I'm out.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away, eat the yellow correct you. Use the youth, the money, waste for most mantis statue. Say we like a cash, but we got enough, we got you. Take this bit of money, gal, and say that it's not you. One day, the man above end up, him a got a break. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% raise. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption please. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out with each. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
There is no tracking of people. There is no curtailing of people saying anything that is negative. That is absolutely not the case.
The person was tracked and their identity discovered.
Anyone can say anything and it is amplified around the country and around the world. And it is important that as we protect the rights of our people and protect the right to freedom of expression and speech, that at the same time it is grounded in truth.
Some 60-odd shelters across the country.
Go to any of our 780 plus shelters.
We have 900 shelters right across the island.